there's a difference between a woman and a bitch. So as long as you don't consider yourself one, you shouldn't feel any sort of way about
You
it.
know what? Actually, I have a bone to pick with you about that because I don't think that if something doesn't apply to me, I shouldn't feel offended.
Why?
Like I can feel offended on the behalf of other people.
No, that's what? That's called being sensitive.
Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think that sensitive should be looked at as a bad thing. It's good to be sensitive.
You're right. You should be sensitive to things in general, but you shouldn't get offended for the sake of other people unless those people can't say something for themselves.
I don't necessarily agree. I
Why?
feel
Give me
like
a real life example.
I'm trying to think of one. Okay, for example, right? Like if I'm a white ally, right?
What we doing? It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning.
You said to give you a real life example.
Do you see what I deal with in the daily?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying if you're a white ally, right? If someone says something messed up about black people, you could feel offended. Like, yo, you can't say that. Or like, that's wrong of you to say. You can stick up for people.
Yeah,
I don't have to
you
be a
wouldn't
black
feel
person
offended.
to be like.
You don't feel offended.
So then
That's
what
not
is
why
that
you.
feeling?
There's no. You mean righteousness and justice? Like if someone says something or someone does something that's wrong, you speak out for righteousness, your own personal morality, and you speak out for justice, for the
Mhm.
system and the code of ethics that we as a society have. I don't speak out because someone else feels bad or someone else is gonna feel bad. I speak out because I'm trying to do the right thing. The place of where it's coming from is completely different. People taking offense is just because they're sensitive to like things that are
But why
happening
is
now.
sensitivity being framed as a negative thing? It doesn't have to be.
Why is masculinity framed as a negative thing?
I want to talk about that too.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like things have connotations that we assign or attribute to them in society. How you say it and feel about it is what it is. But at the end of the day, sensitivity, like just take the words for what they are. Sensitivity is not a bad thing. Being overly sensitive is a bad thing because you shouldn't feel other people's feelings.
That's called being an empath.
No. That's actually called being sympathetic, right? Or no, that's actually called being empathetic. My bad. You should be empathetic to other people's struggles and strides, and that's what I mean by like if there's an issue, right, and I can empathize with the situation that you're in, I'll speak out, right? But I'm not gonna.
So if you can't empathize with their situation, you're not gonna speak out.
No, people. Not. I'm not talking about me. I'm saying people in general. In times that they don't speak out, it's because they didn't have the level of empathy to speak out.
Okay, agreed. Ahmed, what do you think?
I think it's very similar to what was it? Tyler the Creator got a lot of backlash like back in like 2013 or 2014 because he used the word faggot. And everyone was like, you can't say that word, like you're not gay and that's offensive. And he was like, I just see it as a word. Like his best friend is like Frank Ocean. He calls him a faggot all the time. And Frank Ocean's bi, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, that's just a word to me. If you feel offended, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Same way as saying nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like
It is.
Yeah,
Like, it's not my problem that you got offended. It's your problem that you got offended. You need to ask yourself, why did you get offended?
So it's like I understand that way. But I think more and more as society grows, the sensitivity part, right? We've all seen it, like PC culture and stuff. Slowly people are trying to advocate for others for their voices. Which is a good thing, but sometimes it can go into the extremes. You know what I'm saying? Some people will like OD on it. I guess it's just a sense of balance, you know? Like I think people should be allowed to kind of say what they want to say, but at the same time, you might get checked on it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying that Tyler the Creator said that I have a bi friend so I can say faggot? And
Why
I
are
call
you
him?
putting words in my mouth?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's literally what I heard.
She's been here for 5 minutes. And just provoked like so much shit. Like, relax. Like,
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
What I just want to understand the Tyler the Creator thing.
Okay, so Tyler the Creator, when he first started making music, he would make. What are you doing? He's like, "Hi guys."
just shout out to the bananas.
Yeah, shout out to the bananas. Shout out to the pears. No, Tyler the Creator, when he first started making music, it was very offensive. Like he talked about raping women. He talked about like killing people. Like a lot of like if he decided to release it today, like oh my god, you know what I'm saying, would have been terrible. But he got kicked out of the UK. He got banned from the UK for like a couple years because of his lyrics. Or it might have been Australia. But regardless, he wasn't like, oh, because you're bi, I'm gonna call you a faggot. It's like you're just acting like a faggot. So he just would start saying faggot or all these words, whatever. And it didn't matter if you were gay or not. Like he would say it to his friends. And obviously his friends understood, but from an outside perspective, it's like, Tyler, you're being very offensive right now.